Let's see. There's me. So yeah, if anybody's tuning in, probably long time no see. It's your boy Skidman. Today I'm gonna be playing some Elden Ring. We're gonna be watching a bunch of idiots probably slap the fuck out of each other with some shit-ass weapons. Let me just post a link to my Discord server, get this shit ready. If any of you have been to any of my fight clubs before, you probably know about how this is gonna play out. Let's see, let me post this. Elden PS Fight Club. It's actually weird for me. I'm posting a YouTube link and now a Twitch link to my Discord. That's fucking weird. Yeah. The scroll begins. And before anyone starts, I see Wiser put good to see you again. I literally stream every single night on Twitch. I upload like bi-weekly, so you know, just keep that in mind. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a little Elden Fight Club. If any of you have seen these before, you probably know about how they turn out. I stand over here, I watch you guys beat the snot out of each other, and I commentate on it. Pretty wild and wacky, I guess. And the rules are in the description if anybody would like to join. It's pretty basic. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of sumo wrestling lately, a lot of fat guys slapping each other and stuff, and I kind of respect that they have like a law of the jungle in sumo. There are no weight divisions in sumo. It's just straight up, you kill the fuck out of each other in the ring, and if you're smaller than the other guy, well, that's too fucking bad. Should have thought about that, Buster. And I think we're going to do the same thing here, so pretty much any level or build or whatever is allowed. Now if someone is just cleaning fucking house or some crazy thing, I probably won't bring them in as much to give everyone else a chance, get some different matchups, but yeah. Now we have ourselves a vulgar militiaman. That's an old meme. Let's see, what about over here? Are you ready? Good luck. That's actually Tuna. That's the Spectre of Tuna. If any of you remember who Tuna was on some of these streams, you probably qualify for a senior's discount because that's been like 7-8 months ago. What's this one? Seek God and then a champion ahead. I don't remember who that is right off the top of my head. And I don't see any other ones, but yeah, so it's pretty basic. Just show up here, put in the password, and fight. If any of you would like to join the Nipplemen, aka the Vulgar Militia, aka the Order of the Wet Fist, or the Wet Clan, whatever, the group password is nipple in the first slot. I know there are other YouTubers that use that slot for other things, but I just can't imagine it's going to be as worthy as the word nipple being on your screen. It might work down here. I really don't know very much about Elden Ring. It might just... you could just put it down there. I don't know. Yeah. So any build will do. The most root and toot and highfalutin action-packed super fun time. Tuna has forsaken us. Forlorn Hound, right? Yeah, and I guess I probably should put the locations right here. As you can see, I've not really played very much Elden on console. I just didn't care to play it again. Like, I didn't even beat it on PC. I think I got up to Horalu, and it's not like I couldn't beat the game. I just didn't, like, I had no drive to go fight another dragon as an end boss. Like, I didn't care. Valthar. That's... I don't even think that should be a knight's name. It should be a barbarian. A barbarian. Valthar. That's not a knight's name. A knight's name is something like Circumference. Quality build. Get a PlayStation. Yeah, I just figured I'd do it on PlayStation because it seems like a lot of people from my Discord server said they were on console. I think Meta, Isaac, whoever else. Oh, there's the barbarian dressed as a knight. Yeah, fucking how many of those halberds have I seen? Dude. I've not even really PvP'd this game much, but I've seen so many people using that shit as a hella popular halberd. I don't think I have to do anything else in this game, do I? Trying to refresh my memory. I think... Isn't it just this and I can get two? Or do I need to use the Taunter's Tongue to get two people? Was multiplayer nipple or wet 69? It's going to be wet 69 this time. I was going to use nipple, like I had before, but PlayStation acted like it was going to be a chode over me using the word nipple, or it was just going to censor it. And so I went with wet 69 because they're not that advanced yet. The AI is not learned. I've not really seen too much of that halberd. Alright, so maybe I do need to pop the tongue. Let's see. Yep. Grunge. I like Grunge, but it seems like a... He's kind of like a barbarian. He kind of reminds me of Grunge Berserk. I love when fucking... I love when that character comes on screen, just starts zerking all over the place. Good old Nuts from Burke. I hope all of you that haven't seen me in a while because you don't like my content, or have had a good New Year, Christmas, Passover, whatever. Whatever the fuck Pastafarians celebrate. How was your New Year? I can't remember what I was doing. I was doing something stupid when the New Year dropped. Dude, I like it. Emote tech in the middle of a duel. It's like For Honor. I'm gonna try to just commentate on the duels, like the dueling portion of these, and then I'll do like color commentary on chat whenever these are over. That was almost a really nasty combo. Some just good old-fashioned R1 roll catch, nothing too fucking fancy. These seem to be a couple of like man's man builds from what I can tell. Especially fucking Grunge. Nothing too fucking fancy about that. I appreciate that as a first fight. We got the Dippin' Dot Worm wigging out over there on the other side of the arena. I appreciate that fight, that was a good one. There's so many times I see fights in this game, it's just a couple of guys trying to weapon art each other, like exclusively. So, I can appreciate down and dirty with it, fucking scuffed up. Bare knuckle brawl. Sea of Thieves on New Year's? Ah, yeah, that's right, I remember. We were going after the Legend of the Sea of Thieves title and we came up like 2 Skelly ships short, I recall. That was over on my Twitch TV/hardmoisture, if any of you guys would like to give me a follow. We're almost up to 150 followers over there. I'm mostly doing this tonight because I've been thinking about it for a long time, and on top of that, I uploaded a fucking Aramusha video today that isn't doing so great, so I was hoping maybe I could do this and maybe like 2 people get it recommended and go and look at it. This stream's length will depend entirely on how many people we get. Let me hit this, then hit this. Because my channel's pretty dead. The reason we stopped doing these like weekly is because we eventually got down to where it was only like 1 to 2 people. And that kinda seems like that's how it's gonna be today. So we're gonna give Grunge his rematch. Yeah, if any of you are wondering, like, why I stopped doing these, like, why did Skid stop doing all of his Elden Ring Souls stuff, it's because the views weren't there anymore. I pretty much get, like, 10 viewers and about 400 views on videos. Like, 10 viewers for streams, 400 views for videos, and it really didn't matter. It still doesn't matter if it's Elden Ring or For Honor or some off-the-wall thing. It really doesn't seem to matter too much, so I'm not going to force myself to play this game. And the fight clubs I kept up doing, but we can't get people. YouTube Susan has like the fucking shackles on my wrists and won't recommend my shit to people. I guess that's what's happening. Let's see, both of them are using a fucking... I wish I could tell you guys what, like, these weapons were, but they just look like... I think they're gargoyle axes. Or it could be Horaloos, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and keep the camera work pretty good too. It's always like... Ooh, that was close. That was a really close fight. Like, whenever... You ever notice whenever it's some, like, really important shit, like the discovery of Sasquatch, or, like, an airplane going down and, like, some really world-shattering shit, the cameraman's always, like, someone with, like, a cerebral palsy, like, in an earthquake, and you can barely tell what's going on. But whenever it's some, like, really dumb shit, like a bathroom fight in the middle school, it's, like, some professional-grade MMA camera work. Like, it's some shit you would expect of a Broadway recording. Like, it's nuts. I'm gonna try to, like, stick on the middle school side of that and, like, keep a pretty good view of the camera stuff. Best that I'm here. We'll see. And JF, welcome to members. Yeah, JF. I'm gonna assume that stands for Jeffrey Frank. For no reason, like there's no rhyme or reason for that. It's just, I think it'd be funny if your name was Jeffrey Frank. You've been a member before? Or is this your first time subscribing to my softcore OnlyFans? There's Grunge, but where's Meta's accounts? Tuna, also the one with the cape is me. Alright. If you, look right, not right here, this is a vulgar militiaman, but over here, this is actually Tuna. It's Tuna's character over here on console. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, it kind of does warm my heart up to, like, sometimes go through the game and still see people, leaving Nipple Clan messages all over the place. Ooh, still Grunge. Multiplayer. Ooh, yeah, membership. I was trying to swap the Godfrey cosplay mid-fight, but I couldn't find the armor. I need to rename my character back to the OG. I don't remember what your original character's name was. I think this character's name is still Fortuna. Guess we'll get Grunge again since Meta's, Kentucky windage is too much. Nod twice, Skid, if someone's making you stream this at gunpoint. I mean, YouTube pretty much is, right? Like, if you want to get promoted or anything, I've got put out, like, really dumbass Elden Ring content. Like, for instance, right? The other day I uploaded a short, like, I've actually started doing some YouTube shorts. And it's just a really dumb video of me in, like, the fat, like, I think the guy's name is Lionel? Or something. It's the fat armor with, the big hat. And, the fucking... And so the video, I go to the parkour section where you get to the frenzied flame ending. And if you've already completed the parkour course, you just jump straight down. And so, all I do is I walk up, I do the butt slam, I put Dream On to it. Took about 5 minutes to make total. Like 5,000 views. I spend like probably like a whole day, maybe day and a half between playing and recording to make that Aramusha video. Like 200 views, that's all they'll give me. It's just fucking... Ooh! Look at that! Fucking... He punished his backstab attempt with a backstab attempt. Shit's getting revolutionary. That's like some fucking Souls 1 type shit. But anyway, I said I'd just try to comment the duels, not talk about color commentary. These motherfuckers both using unupgraded weapons. The man with the luscious back hair has a couple of unupgraded mallets. And Circumference has a greatsword of some variety. Like, it looks like the hammers that the gladiators use, but I don't know. This is the weirdest fucking fight. Nice. He did a full-on battle cry, just received a fucking kunai to the jugular. And the one guy on the left has some kind of like stinky doo-doo shit. Looks like he sprayed him with Axe body spray. They are slowly killing each other. It's a war of attrition. And he finally got him. Or the poison got him one. Big fucking plays. Really fucking heart-throbbing, adrenaline-pumping shit right there. It's absolutely crazy. Had everybody on the edge of their seats. This 125, anything goes. Any level, any build, whatever you want to use. The Girth Gorgon. That is disgusting. We'll bring it in. Jeffrey Finkelbaum. I've been watching since before Fat Toys, but this is my first time being a member. Happy to finally catch a stream. Like I said, I stream every fucking day on Twitch. If you guys actually look up my stuff, like if you look up like my channel, you can say I upload like every week, sometimes even bi-weekly. Sometimes 3 videos if I'm feeling really frisky with it. I stream like every day with my like cast of dumbass friends. I still really stream Elden Ring, that's why I'm assuming nobody's seen it. GG Allen, I only have 3 upgraded weapons. Great. Yeah, like I said, I've been watching a whole lot of sumo here recently, and I've been inspired by their anything goes, no weight division type shit. Really thought I was about to see a KO by ass crack. I think Meta is going to be the only one here who actually has upgraded gear. Yeah, he's absolutely going to be the only one that's like of level. There's a fucking flying squirrel in the arena. Just a couple of wild jackalopes sitting on the outside of this death match, with a Dippin' Dot worm inching his way across the landscape. I respect that. Do you have another job or just Twitch and YouTube? Oh no, I don't make any money off of Twitch and YouTube. I think my grand total a month is like about $100 between Patreon, YouTube, and Twitch. I think all together, just about $100. So no, I definitely do not do this for a living. I am a truck driver. I do the big rig, roll on 18-wheeler, tin 4 heavy Chevy, boogaloo. Oops. I have been thinking about doing like weekly Elden Ring Fight Club type things. I don't know if I'll do them all on console. We'll see how it goes. But I've been thinking about doing some kind of like weekly YouTube stream just to keep up appearances. Maybe like a different game each week, like Elden Ring on console one week, Elden Ring PC the next, and DS3. And just, you know, go through each one like once a week, maybe on Friday or Saturday. You still drive for O'Reilly's? No. I drive for someone else now. The company that commissioned me got bought, so there's a A lot of doo-doo going on. The Girth Gorgon struck. If you want PC, I'll join. Yeah. I just figured since most of the boys I know that typically pop into the, like, the people that are in my Discord server and usually show up on my streams that are on PS, I figured I'd come over here. I'm actually really surprised Meta got killed. The fucking Girth Gorgon shit seemed to be pretty nuts. I didn't make this character an abomination yet. That will have to change. I appreciate the fashion. Any other man that appreciates the good look of a gigantic hat's alright with me. The GG mad, but fuck you for the sleep button. Shit's gay. He roofied you, dude. You got in a fight in the club and got roofied. Like mid-fight. I forgot that great swords are somehow faster than fists. Next time I will have no mercy. Alright, we got the big hat boy. We have the fucking Bonin Ronin. Oh, the Ronin's taking the Bonin, I guess. He came into this fight with nothing but his PJs and a sleep torch. You know I'm rooting for him though. Like I'm 100% all full sin for the guy with the big hat. Ooh. That was fucking weird. Got some shit that would catch me honestly though, because I've not really done a ton of Elden PvP. So I'd say there's a pretty safe bet that some weird ass like Spirit Ash tech would get me. Ooh. I respect it. Well played, Big Hat Man. I don't know that you hit him at all, but your heart was in it. Alright, I think, unless this is somebody, yeah, we're gonna go with Grunge. And again, if anybody new has joined, because I see that we slowly have people joining in, password is wet69. This is on PS. You can use PS4 or PS5. This is the Forlorn Hound Everjail. No holds barred, any build. Any level, any build, doesn't matter to me. I've been getting really into sumo wrestling, and that's kind of what inspired this. The whole no weight class type shit. As a matter of fact, I've gotten so into sumo, like over the past couple months, I now have the autograph above me of Duran the Fuji and Hakaho show right there on a shelf. Fucking, I love sumo, like, cause I had like the same view a lot of people have, because it's just a couple of almost naked guys pushing each other, and it is a lot, but sumo is fucking awesome. There's a lot of judo and like other martial arts that get mixed in. A lot of times, if I'm trying to show someone sumo, like to kind of convince them it's not super boring to watch, I showed them this one match between Hashioru, I think it's his name, Hashioru, and Wakataka Kage. It was like, I think from 2 years ago, they were fighting, and good old, usually we just call Hashioru Fuji Jr. because he looks a lot like Toronto Fuji. But they were in this fucking fight, and he pulled like the ultimate WWE 2K reversal on Wakataka Kage. Like, he fucking was about to get pushed out of the ring, grabbed his fucking arm, and then, like, kung fu kicked his leg out and, like, flipped him out. It was awesome. It was crazy. That shit was fucking awesome. Yeah, sumo's fucking great. There's probably, like, I think the January tournament starts on the 9th. I will probably make a video about sumo. Like, you should watch sumo and try and convince people that it's worth looking at. Connection is a bit off, but GG's. Don't you boys be getting fucking salty, that's my job. That's my job for whenever I play For Honor. This man's really getting fucking just obliterated by Great Sword R1s. great swords making people in duels angry since fucking 2016. Like, you can't blame that on the great sword. Though, like, those two weapons he had, those curved swords are nasty. I remember Greg used to use them. Like, you kind of just eat. I don't know if, like, the connection's off in the Ring of Honor down there, or what's going on, but... Come on. Who? I think Big Hat's next. I think Grunge came in. That was an execution. Connection is fucked. Yeah. I think I'm saying that guy's name. Hashoryu, I think. That's how you say his name. It's weird. I know I'm saying Wakataka Kage, right? Because I had to learn how to say his name. Let's see. The Big Hat Man versus the Great Sword Terror of our age, apparently. I mean, the connection looks fine from over here. Like that shit, yeah, that connected like it should have. If anything, that was kind of weird that he jumped over him. Alright, now he's starting to go back and forth, but that's not on good old Valthar's part, that's our Big Hat Roland's connection being weird. Was that the fucking... I think that was the kissy grab. Nice. This man's got the throwable tech. I'll have to get rid of that Dippin' Dot worm. I'm actually kind of afraid too, if I'm being real with you. I'm a little afraid to go fight that worm because I haven't really played Elden on console, so I'm not really sure how I'm leveled. It might kick the crap out of me. Ooh. He's went back to the same halberd I think everybody uses. That was a good trade. He's got like a fucking Chef Boyardee meatball on a stick or something. Not a good trade. If I had been halberd boy, I think I would have went for it. He probably would have been able to beat him. I appreciate that the jackalopes are blissfully unaware of the death match going on right beside them. That was a close fight. Like that was a pretty good fight to me. Kind of back and forth, there were trades. I don't know what you guys think, but it seemed pretty alright to me. There's Grunge again. Zacchaeus. I think Grunge was in more recently, so we're gonna go with Meta's character. Good to see another halberd connoisseur. There's someone over on PC that like refuses to get off of the are they called Forlorn Knights in this game? I can't remember. It's the knights that have like the giant codpiece. Whatever it is, the guy will not get off of using that halberd and armor set. I mean, so there's one over there too. There's halberd appreciators everywhere. I was the halberd appreciator back at DS3 with the red hilted. The guy just won't stagger. DS3 players discovering poise. Ooh. Let's see. That weapon that he's got this time, I'll be straight up with you, I've never seen anybody use that weapon art on it, but the fucking Great Lance is really good in this game. I like to put Royal Knight's Resolve on it, just to obliterate people, body and soul. I think it does so much damage in-game with its running R2 plus that buff, it kills them in real life. Cracks their monitor. Tell you what, if you guys want some advice on Valthar, he likes to do a lot of like in-menu swaps, so throwables get him pretty often. It was nearly the end of him right there. He almost got caught by that. Nice! Got him with the poise trade. That was good. That's smart. It was also kind of a gamble, because he didn't know whether or not he was going to have the poise to trade with that. Or just get straight up interrupted. That was good. Good fucking fight. Captain Murphy, he's new, and then Raj. I'll go with Captain Murphy, another big hat enthusiast. It's incredibly sexy to me. Hey, just want to say I appreciate the content you've been putting out for the last couple of years. Running around DS3 watching Fat Toys was the best time of my life. Thanks for being a part. That reads like a suicide note. That scares me. I mean, I still make stuff. Like, I just don't make anything about Souls. I mostly make For Honor and variety content now. I've kind of done most everything I could with Souls. Boogie woogie woogie. Red Hilton was my bread and butter for DS through PvP. I think I called it the meat-seeking missile or the red-hilted fart driller. Because that's what it was. It had just insane tracking. Really great tracking, good roll catch potential, good damage, counterattack damage. I mean, there was just not shit that the red-hilted halberd could not do. Paired up with a fucking meta shield like the Black Knight, and maybe like an Avalon like I would do. It's a monster. Monstrous weapon. Fucking Captain's getting crunchitized. He nearly got styled on. Alright. That's pretty good. Even if he loses, that was I think he's won in my heart. That was impressive. Just what I expect from a big hat connoisseur. Oh, Mez getting eaten. He's bringing it back. Is this the comeback kid story? No! He got him! Dude, the comeback! Is he gonna point down? No, he's gonna bow. He's a good man. He's honorable. I expected the point down of respect. What a fight that was. That was good. That was a good one. Whew. Man, that had the gate had like a really fucking, just a really good advantage. That's grudge. Meta had like a fucking huge lead. That was impressive. Whew. Let's see. James said, yo, PlayStation Fight Club. Yeah. I'm like level 50 on ER, so I'm not even gonna try. I mean, worst you could do is come out here and get the crap knocked out of you. I mean, it could be funny. Just make sure to, you know, break down and curl up in the fetal position in the middle of the ring. Maybe the opponent will give you a win out of just sheer pity. Let's see. So we've got a straight up, just a quality strength axe user versus a sort of mage. Dude, he got a fucking another one. I like that. I feel like Isaac has like a Dairy Queen on his back or something. Like a petrified turd. I don't even know what to call our big hat boy this time. He's like a spell sword almost. Oh, he just got like he brought his pet snake out. Oh. That was a good interrupt. See, can he do it again? It's just gonna take like one swing and he jumped it. That was also really down to the wire. Good fight. Yeah, like if Isaac had timed that a little bit later, he might have just straight up knocked him out of the air and killed him. That was close. It's just like my Japanese animes. Anybody else besides Girth Gorgon? Don't see anybody. I liked running the Gale's crossbow offhand with the red hilted. I liked Gale's, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the Avalon. You have to respect the brick hammer. James said I'm coming. Moth Milk said, what was the password again? It's wet69. It's not nipple this time because PlayStation act like it wanted to be a chode loader over it, so I went with wet69. Because they're AI, they're machines, they're learned thinking. It's just not enough to keep me from being an immature middle schooler. It never will be. Ooh! Saw some Nanny McPhee type shit. He has yet to miss a shot. He is 3 for 3 with that fucker. And the fact that Meta didn't get eviscerated by all that is also really impressive. Ooh. Don't let the big hat deceive you. That boy has some fucking poise. Upgrade a weapon and I'll be back. He uses the weapons of those he fells. Sentinel James. Let's look at it. Yeah, it's definitely Tree Sentinel fashion. I think I'd be a little disappointed if I found out that the Tree Sentinel's name was James, though. Seems a little underwhelming to me. I feel like it's at that weird middle ground where I don't like it. Like, if it was something like Jeff, I think that would be acceptable. But if it's not something like Jeff or Bill, it has to be something really extravagant like Avagantimos or something. Gortoglabov. Like, it has to be a really, like, fucking crazy name. Forgot that poise was entirely changed. Everything has different values. And Tree Sentinel Terrence. Terrence is getting close to having like a really good name, but not quite. This will be a good fight. Our boy Sentinel versus the fucking Bonin, Big Hat Ronin. He finally missed a shot. It was only a matter of time, but fuck, like he was like what, 3 for 3, I think? That's fucking impressive. This is a clash between the Titans. Because I remember James used to be pretty good, but Murphy's been on a roll. He finally got a stop put to him, but Murphy's been kicking some ass tonight. Alright. Tree Sentinel James the Killjoy has stopped Captain Murphy. Should have named my man Bortoglabov. I think I named a character like Bordelbog at some point. I know there was Vordevog. I think there was Vordevog and Bordelbog. I know I got like really dumb with my DS2 names. Of course, you can't forget my DS3 characters, Chuggernaut, PP the Bold, Yurkin Gherkin. I mean, all legends of various pantheons. Fucking Dorito Senpai, I think was another one. I wanted to name him Dorito Senpai Hentai, but I couldn't get the full thing in there. How's the console fights going? We do have people. I was trying to get somebody other than Captain Murphy, but I think everybody's like actually pulling their socks up and trying to get ready to fight. We'll see a rematch. These have been the two of the better fighters so far tonight. What was the first guy's name? Like Valtar or something? The first guy, he was on kind of a roll too. His greatsword R1s were just thwarting Isaac and meta. It's been pretty good. We've had some good fights. My boy Murphy right there, probably, he might have the longest streak so far. It'd be between him and the first guy that went on a tear with his greatsword. But James is no pushover and he's got a lot more health and trading potential. That's really what's been killing Murphy is he doesn't have the trading potential that James does. He doesn't have the health because he's like a spell sword. If I were James, I'd try to play more into the spell sword side of things. I'd stop trying to be a hyper armor monster against James. If I were Murphy. I would get down there and fight you guys a little bit, but I think, like, I don't have anything. Like, when I say I don't have anything, I think, like, this is my best weapon, is this +3 katana. I only bought Elden Ring on console to do this, to do console fight clubs. I never had any intention of beating it. So I can't really fight any of you. Appreciate seeing the GGs. Especially considering how much recently I've been playing For Honor, and saying GG in that game will get you called a slur. For Honor is probably one of the most toxic games I've ever played. It'd be between that, maybe like GTA Online. It's really weird too, like, cause I'm almost like a fucking battered housewife. I'm like an abuse victim. I go to, I go to play like Dark Tide, right? And I'm over there being like an Ogren. Everybody's so friendly. They're saying GG, even though it's all PvE. Everybody's just, at the end of a mission, people say GG. They'll meme with each other about Warhammer memes. They'll kind of like RP a little bit, like I fucking act like I'm a dumbass Ogren, named Fudge. They'll pretend to be sharpshoot, like whatever the case is. Everybody kind of plays into their character's role. And it's really nice, but I'm like afraid to say anything because I've played so much Souls and For Honor over the years. I'm used to like saying anything friendly, or just trying to be funny or friendly, just gets you a slap in the face, gets you a kick in the dick. And so playing games like fucking Dark Tide, where there's actually a decent community, kind of scare me. I'm glad to see you boys saying GG in the chat. It's a horse of a different color. Hey, Soler. 4 hours so toxic, played it once with a friend. I was teabagging everyone. What'd you play, fucking Warlord? I tried getting down there twice and bounced off it. It's because For Honor has a really, really huge learning curve. And I mean, it is probably the most steep learning curve. I've never PvP'd in a game that just requires so much fucking time. No other, no shooter, melee fight, or anything requires as much time as For Honor does. It's nuts. Alright, so this time we have fucking Girth Gorgon, that's Meta, versus our boy James. Meta's got some kind of, like, crazy popsicle stick build with the Grant's Berserk sword, but James has good old-fashioned halberd R1s. Timed halberd R1s, of course. Oh, that could have been it if he had tried to trade with him. I'm surprised Meta's not doing the crouch poking BS, because he could do it. Unless they changed it, I don't know. Maybe they've rebalanced the great swords so you can't do that anymore. He tried to change up the timing, but now it's a real... This is gonna be a real fucking annoying fight for one of them. Whoever finally gets caught lacking with one of these animations. There it is! He finally tried to roll catch. That was back and forth. That's Souls PvP though. Once two people get really low, it's just a matter of who fucking throws out an animation that lasts more than 0.5 seconds. Can someone pass me a level lance? If anybody's got any upgraded weapons for Isaac, figure something out with him. I think Murphy'd be up next. I was just tackling and teabagging even though they were wrecking me. Tackling. Were you playing... Let's see. Were you playing Warlord or were you playing Raider? Because that's the only two characters I could think that I could tackle in For Honor. Let me think. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, LB's guy's like Skewer where he like charges with people, but then Conqueror's guy's Bash, I guess. So that's kind of like a tackle. So it could be Conk, it could be Warlord, it could be Raider. Who else could it be? Pretty much none of the samurai, except maybe Shigoki. I think I'm getting too old to get good at new games anymore. You're telling me, dude, like, I'm 24 now, and my reactions are not what they used to be, so, like, trying to get into For Honor, which is a highly reaction-intensive game, like, I've started doing this really sad thing. Before matches, I'll go into training and have a bot just light at me, so I can get my light parry timings down before a match, because that's what you have to do. That's really like the fucking measuring stick by which everybody's held is, can you light parry? Like, reads and feints and yada yada are all well and good, but really it comes down to how well can you light parry. That is such a huge thing in For Honor. Oh, is he gonna get him? He's got out the thunder stick. Yeah, look at him, he's terrified, he's on the edge of the ropes. And I don't blame him. I think Murphy's only missed one shot out of like 5 with that thing. I'd be scared too. Oh, he got the backstab frames. But he's... No, never mind. He's hella dead. That was close. Murphy was just a little too slow. He got those iframes on the backstab. Like a tight fight. Holy shit, that was stressful. Raider? I figured. My friend was using Shrek. Ah, yeah. See if we got anybody new. We do, so we're gonna get Jar Knight, because we have to get... Jar Knights are a special breed. We gotta get Jar Knight, and then after that we'll get, Isaac. I always thought the weapon buffs look goofy in Souls. They kinda do. Evidently, the Lord God has declared that I am John Greatsword. I'm 25 and have very physically demanding jobs, so I've come home tired. Can't even do Souls PvP anymore after work. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, if I wasn't a YouTube Twitch boy, I would probably spend most of my time on stuff like Red Dead Online, just hunting and fishing and being boring. Or stuff like Dark Tide and Deep Rock Galactic. Or, even like, maybe even Sea of Thieves, just helping out other players. Jar Knight kicked the fuck out. Man, I didn't even have time to finish my point about video games. Apparently James is, Jar Knight. There's also a Jar Knight on, PC, so you have a brother, whether or not you know it. There's Jar Knight over here, and then there's the Jar Knight on PC. Alright, we're gonna get Grange this time. No, we're not, because he's, I guess stabbed his router with a katana in real life. The boring stuff is my favorite to watch on stream. I know that some people really like the mindless, like, time killer stuff with me just talking and being calm and collected, but the majority of people seem to enjoy, seeing me get frustrated, or just YouTubers in general get frustrated. Yeah. I'm not 100% like a full-on VTuber yet, so I don't get paid to sit around and play chilled out games like fucking Astroneer or something. Oh, Girth Gorgon's looming over me. There's the Big Hat Boy, Sir Valthar. Don't fucking see Isaac anymore. My boy vanished. Right. We'll have the Big Hat Enthusiast go up against the Jar Knight. Does Knight Halberd have different frames than Sentinel Halberd? Horrifying. Jar heads with Halberd's rule. As a matter of fact, like I said, the Jar Knight that's on PC also wears almost exactly what you wear, and he also uses a halberd. I think he uses the Forlorn Knight halberd, I think is the name of it. I'm not sure. It's the one that's got the crazy wind weapon art, I think. Yeah, there's another Jar Knight out there. Uh-oh. Ooh. If I can open up the gates of hell. Just to obliterate a man with a jar on his head. And he's got Giant Hunt, that shit hurts. I remember I was on PC playing this, and I can't remember what video it was, but I put Giant Hunt on a weapon that didn't look like it could have Giant Hunt. And it was really good at killing people. Because they just didn't expect the little ass weapon I was using to have Giant Hunt. It was really good to throw out like an R1, like a straight R1 Giant Hunt combo, and it'd catch almost every time. Ooh, and the Sandman takes down Jar Knight. I don't even know what he killed him with. I didn't even see it. It looked like he fucking threw a jar of, like, threw a can of Mr. Pibb at him. Alright, Girth Gorgon. Sir Valthar. I don't see Isaac anymore. Isaac has vanished. Okay, it's not inside that one. We get Valthar. Sorry, I'm uploading my save data. That's okay. Your 4 Honor streams are my least favorite. I hate how negative you get. Dude, 4 Honor pisses me off. Like, if there is a single game that brings out the angst in me, it's For Honor. Then Luca comes in with a, hey, skid. Hey, Luca. That's how I read it anyway. Reminds me of how my sister talked when I was growing up. My sister was like 10 years older than me, so she was like the quintessential like Disney Channel Valley Girl type thing.
Oh my god, Skid's broke into my room and is playing with my sluggy.
So that's how I read that, hey, like my sister.
Hey. Oh my god.
I would sneak into her room. Oh, he got fucking... he got spooked. He got jumped by a bunch of Skelecrons. But Big Hat got hit by, oof. A fucking backstab that he just gave up. Alright. He literally leapt through the air, planted his feet, and said, here, get inside my asshole. But hey, Luca. The boring streams are the best to me. Yeah, but it's like I said, if the viewership doesn't reflect it too much. I do like stuff like these fight clubs because it's still PvP, but I'm not like super involved with it or getting frustrated at For Honor. Souls PvP has never frustrated me the way Honors does. But then again, it's also like a novelty item. It's like a little extra tacked on to the extra to the end of the game. It's not the whole game like Honor is. Jar Knight used his big ass stamina pool to drain your health pool. Do last longer in bed than a corpse. I'll fiddle with the Knight Rider halberd in a minute. I'm so bad against the purple torch. Found this man's kryptonite. Let's see, Isaac's using the fucking Great Lance. Ooh. He's here to dance with the Great Lance. He's also just gonna take a fucking cluster of knives right to the mouth. Isaac is still doing doo-doo damage. Like... I don't know what you upgraded, but I think you might need to upgrade your stats a little bit too. Tuna isn't here to keep tallies. Yeah, no. Tuna left long ago, many months ago. Makes me sad. Alright, so we got Jar Knight, Big Hat Ashes, and Girth Gorgon. Bring out Girth Gorgon. I'm glad they fixed backstab somewhat. Thank you for hosting this skid. If you boys really want to thank me, try to watch my fucking other videos other than just my Elden Ring shit. That'd be the best thing you could possibly do for me, besides just giving me $1 million. Like, I promise you, if you liked my Soul stuff, you'll probably like my For Honor videos. I even made like a Dark Tide video a while back, and it was really good. It was like one of the best videos I've made in a long time. Gotta turn off the fucking music where Meta threw a funny roofie pod at me. As a matter of fact, if you guys haven't been tuning into, like, the Dark Tide video is probably one of the best edited videos I've done in a really long time. And my recent, like, For Honor videos have way better editing and music and commentary than my Soul stuff ever did. I will say it's less heavy on, like, the continuous, like, 3 or 4 minutes of straight commentary, but what is there is usually the best of. So I would say, go check out my other shit if you really want to thank me. If you want to see the funny souls, the funny depressed souls, man, keep making stuff. Go check out my other stuff. I don't know what happened with Meta, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, go check out the other stuff if you want to thank me. Let's see what Meta has to say about why he thought that fight was unfair. Was it the connection? Was it the worm sliding him into an R1? Let's see it. Believe it or not, today is my birthday, 23 years old. Happy birthday, James. You are 1 year younger than the Skid Man. Most people think I'm like 55. I do like Dark Tide streams even if I would never play that game. Dark Tide is like just mindless fun for me. Like, I don't know. One of my buddies, Dimma, is also... I wonder if this refills my mana. No. Yeah, one of my buddies, Dimma, is also like kind of bored of it, but to me, I just like getting on there and just mindlessly bashing heretics with a big club or swinging through them with a power sword or whatever. It's just, there's not a whole lot in the game. Like, there definitely needs to be more content added over the coming weeks and months, but what is there is really good. I also just love the camaraderie between the community. That's what I really like. But I'm gonna get off of commentating all this, like, random crap. I'm gonna try and, like, get back to talking about you boys' fights. Alright, so next up will be Big Hat. Looks like Meta is into sounding. He's gonna shove a bunch of brick worms in your urethra. Nasty man. I'll play Dark Tide so damn bad. I wonder where the Souls community went. I've just been playing random games, wonder if we ever get a Dark Souls 4. I mean, the majority of the community is either playing this or they've just scattered to the fucking four winds. It just really depends, like, if this game was what you were looking for from, PvP to begin with, they're playing this. If not, they probably went back to a lot of the older games. I've even thought about going back and doing some more Dark Souls 2 invasions. I had some build, like right when the servers went down, I had some kind of a build ready. Don't know what though. And the Jar Knight slays Big Hat Ash. These fights are too fucking fast for me. You guys are killing each other too quick. The Girth Gorgon, Grunge, or Servathar. I think Grunge should be up next. I think that's only fair. I played For Honor and hate it, so when I watch your videos, I have a laugh. Keep it up, I like your humor. I've been planning on doing an Elden Ring video, I'll go ahead and tell you boys, it's probably going to be a lot like some of my later DS3 videos. I'm going to be incredibly cranky. I'm not going to be angsty and cynical about the game, I'm just going to be a cranky motherfucker about it. Do I have like... yeah, I've got something that heals me. That fucking... I hope the health bar goes away. Should. Alright, so let's see, we have a Black Knight Halberd versus a Black Knight Halberd. However, one of these people has an extreme amount of experience with it, and the other one just picked it up because they thought it looked cool. Oh, he's lucky that I didn't catch him. And down goes Gron. She put up a better fight that time. It's a little closer. Most Souls tubers moved on to other games. They either moved on to other games, they keep playing this, or they just stopped uploading, which is really the smart maneuver. The smartest thing you could have done as a Souls tuber if like Elden wasn't really working out would have probably been to have like used your remaining clout to start up a new channel dedicated to something else that you like that's new, like fucking Overwatch or something, I don't know. I like Souls PvP, I think Elden Ring screwed the pooch. I think it did, but it's kind of like what I think Solar said. The game isn't really focused around PvP. This game is like, I would say, like 90% PvE content, then 10% PvP. It's like any other Souls game, it's a novelty. It's just a little extra cool thing. Let's see, Jar Knight versus Murphy, both these boys have been doing pretty good tonight. These boys have been slapping pretty hard. I like that Luca popped in just to say hi, and then dipped. I can respect that. Let's see, I remember when those things were a tumor. Do you guys remember the glitch with those? Ooh! What kind of fucking cockamamie shit's that? He made him roll with the swords and then got the confirmed fucking roll catch on that cannon. And that's 10,000 IQ right there. That's pretty good. I don't know who should be next. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna record that really quick. That one's going up on the refrigerator. Hold on. Last minute. There. I'm gonna record that and use that. That's gonna be like a little extra on a video or something. That was too good not to use. That reminds me of like some For Honor type shit, like somebody throwing an unblockable to confirm another undodgeable or something. That was some good tech. I think I'm about to be fucking roofied again. Luckily, I have the music turned off, so... GG man, I'm getting a streak going. Moving Covenants for me... Removing Covenants was a big mistake for multiplayer longevity. Yeah, there's really like no reason to PvP besides just for the fun of it. Which I guess that's how games should be, but... I don't know. Meta has been cannoneered almost immediately. He's been jumping R1'd. I think this man's just gonna... I think it's gonna break his spirit if he gets styled on one more time. Oh my god. No. No. Oh, that was stylish. Whew. And should we go to unupgrade stuff to make them take longer? Nah, it's alright. It's just me being, I get too like I get on these tangents, I read what you guys say in chat and I get too like focused. Who hasn't been in a while? I don't know who to get. Gotta go with this. If there's anybody lurking that wants to join, again, we're on any PlayStation, PS4, PS5, whatever will do. Fucking passwords wet69 or by the Forlorn Hound Everjail. Anything goes, any build, any level, I don't care. It's kind of sad to see a lot of Souls tubers I like stop uploading completely. Yeah, they're not fools like me, like I'm stupid, so I'm still uploading even though I don't get anything out of it. Most people are like, oh well, this is a waste of my time and effort, and they leave, but for some reason I haven't. I have persisted for some fucking reason. The fuck is that? He's got two fucking weird ass whips. He's got like Goldilocks hair. The fuck are those? They look like... They almost look like snakes. I can respect someone trying to whip it real good though. I used the fucking chain whips when they were really... They're still really strong. I used them in I used them on a PC Fight Club not too long ago, and they're still pretty solid. I think they're called Haslow's whips. Don't know. They're still really strong. They're not as good as they were when Bleed was crunk, but they're pretty good. Oh, he's got out. He's got the fucking cannon ready. Legit the first person tonight to throw something at him. Uh-oh. Woo! He got an R1R1. In Elden Ring, that's a fucking horse of a different color. That's some shit you don't see every day. Look like he's covering him fire pots. Try and make those do a little bit more damage, I guess. Now, if he had thrown that at his feet, he would have gotten him. He panicked a little bit, tried to just straight up body shot him with it. Went for Cindermass. Either that sword has some chode range or there's some connection fuckery going on. But Murphy comes out on top. At least we got the Coliseum. It's pretty good. It's alright. It's not as good as the Dark Souls 2 arena, but I don't think they'll ever put anything out that was that good. Captain Murphy has went home. We're gonna pull out Meta. And the Jar Knight. I always save these streams so I could play Revengeance OST over it. Great. I'm personally excited for Final Fantasy 16 and Starfield. I'm not super excited over Starfield, if I'm being honest, because Bethesda said that there's not going to be like any space travel. Like, it could be good, you know, like it might be, but I'm not super pumped about. Like, if they say they're working on the next Elder Scrolls that's coming out, I'm not going to be able to help myself. They would have to like do a lot wrong not for me to be a little excited over the Elder Scrolls. The little like young skid who was like 13 when that game came out, he's gonna overpower me. Like it's just physically fucking impossible for me to not be hyped for the next Elder Scrolls, even though I know it's probably gonna suck. It's probably gonna be so doo-doo McButt stinky ass crack, but I'm not gonna be able to help it. But Starfield, I don't know. Dude, fucking Meta was like a little bit scared of Jar Knight. He's whooping his ass. Oh, he is watering that man's garden. Oh, he's getting his pasta stirred. Oh. Oh. These boys are just all about shish kebabbing each other. This is a close fight. But I think Meta's gonna get it. One more move, that's all it's gonna take. They have spilled out of the fighting arena. Please return to the arena. Keep your arms and legs inside the arena at all times. I actually went back. Oof. It's another nail biter. He tried changing up the timing on him a little bit. I'm gonna fucking edge my seat for this shit. Ooh. Dude, how'd nobody kill each other right there? Dude, I need some like fucking like suspenseful music. Maybe like Duel of the Fates. And there it is! Finally! Woo! Modern day Souls PvP, everybody. It is so hard to punish attacks in this game, especially when you like can't afford to trade. Whew. Man, oh man. That was a good one. Yeah, Valthar. It looks like Med decided to take a little nap. Giant slugs. You're just a masochist, that's why you persist. You play shit like For Honor, bitch about it constantly, then keep playing it. That's true. If there's one thing DS teaches you, that stubbornness is a virtue, I guess that makes you the one true Souls tuber. I mean, you gotta know, there's probably some other guy out there that's been uploading on his channel since Dark Souls 1 has never gotten attention. Like, there's gotta be somebody that's had it worse off than me. Because I at least did have my time in the sun back in DS3. You know, there's gotta be somebody out there. I think the biggest tragedy in Soulsborne history, besides like, you know, people dying and shit, like fucking praise, was fucking that Grim Disaster stopped uploading. Like, cause he only ever he made like, I want to say 5 or 6 of the best Dark Souls 1 videos that were made. And then he just didn't make anything else for DS2, 3, Bloodborne, anything. I actually tracked down his Steam account, and he still plays video games. His Steam account is still active. He's doesn't make anything. I kind of respect that, because he's probably like in his 30s now at the very least. Maybe even into his 40s if he was older. Good fight. I think that's one of the first times Meta's managed to beat Valthar tonight. Out of flask. Bethesda's gone down the shitter. Any interest in Armored Core? No, not really. Sentinel James. Captain Murphy. Grunge. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with Grunge. I think James is like got several characters. Yeah, Armored Core not too much. Like, I do like stuff like Gundam, but I'm not like I never played any of the old Armored Core stuff, so I don't really have any special interest in it. Maybe I'll just see something that makes my nipples stand on end and I'll want to play it, but at the moment, no. Oh, and the beverage tonight is Powerade Power Water, 0 sugar. It tastes like I don't know, it tastes like juice or maybe some kind of like tea, but it's just water. It's really good. Let's see, this is Grunge v Meta. This is one of the first matchups we had tonight. These boys are back at it again. This video is not sponsored by Power Water. But that ass beating, I think that's in deserve of sponsorship. Sponsored by these hands. Starfield won't be good, everyone knows it. Elder Scrolls can be string bean hemorrhoids ass, and I'll probably still get it. Punishing is insane here. Lagrange. I've never played Armored Core, but From makes good games. I guess so. They've got like a really simple formula with a lot of their stuff, so as long as they stick to it, they'll probably be alright. Meta's on a spree. Yeah, Meta's been fucking going nuts so far. Yeah, I don't really, like I said, I don't really know anything about Armored Core. Like, maybe I'd play it and enjoy it. I don't know. I've played so many FromSoft titles over the years, like it's really hard for me to play them recreationally, you know. Nice, this time we have Sentinel James v Meta. Halberd Boy versus John Greatlance. Ooh. I can't fucking... I've never seen anybody use that weapon art on a Greatlance. Like, it's working for him, like it's putting in work. I'm gonna let the boy cook, but I've not seen anybody else do that before. Whoa! Fucking, the guy decided to backhand the demon core. Just blew Meta away. My god. Gotcha. Dude, what a turnaround. The pocket nuke. When you fight Elden Beast, the background looks like Ash Lake. Fucking Ash Lake. I don't like thinking about that area because I want to go back and play some of the older Souls games. I don't want to relapse. You guys remember how long it took me to get the platinum for Dark Souls 2? Or to complete the randomizer run of Souls 1? You know, the one where I got raped by Calamite? I don't mean that as in like he beat me, I mean I got stuck in a loop where I had a ton of health and I was a giant dad build, but there was a Calamite. That was actually really close. There was a Calamite in Ash Lake that I rolled under to punish and start like hitting his legs, and he got stuck in a loop of that weird hump attack that he has. Like he just straight up humps you, like there's nothing else for it. That he spreads cheeks, and just humps the fuck out of you. And he did that about 3 or 4 times. He got stuck in the loop, just dry humping the fuck out of me. That's about the most clear memory I have of that randomizer run. That or Ornstein sprinting down the steps in the Undead Burg at me. That was pretty not cash money. Or fighting Gwyn in the Undead Parish. I remember that too. That run and the Souls 2 Platinum run I think were the longest running series on this channel. That like the Bloodborne one didn't take any time. The only thing that took a little while in Bloodborne was Queen Yharnam. Queen Yharnam took a minute. Reynaud. I think Reynaud's someone's alt, but Meta just got exploded, so I know he's been here recently. Let's go with Reynaud. Remember the last time you were in Ashland getting the Kalish meat? The Kalish meat is sloppy. I'm glad Luca's not here. If any of you don't know who Luca is, guys, see we have a few people piling in. Luca is like the resident furry of this channel. And that boy would lose his mind talking about the time I got molested by Calamite. I've never been violated in a video game like that before. And like still have not been since. Not all the teabags in Call of Duty could defile me the way that Calamite did by putting me in the dry hump loop. Reynaud's just getting straight R1. He spun around like he was looking at the invisible camera. I don't know if that's... that might have been worth a trade. It's close. Ooh. He said I could do it too. With that fucking tree sentinel, I think just the halberds in general in this game are hard to beat. Nice. Just watching Zeus get cut down midair. That was a good interrupt. He called his bluff on his health. Kalashmeat is sloppy. I'll tell you a game that I've been thinking, I don't know if any of you played it, is Dragon Age Inquisition. I've thought about going back and playing that again. Looks like Meta is literally the only sign that's going to show me, so we're going to get him again. I'll screenshot this for Luca. You better not. Swap into my crazy aunt build. Do you mean crazy ant? Like ant spur rapier, or are you talking like crazy aunt? Like am I about to see Great Aunt Cobblepot pop out of the ground, or what? Ash Lake was the area under Blight Town with all the archeries. I know. I played a randomizer run that put Calamite down there. There's also Priscilla. Priscilla was also down there in one of the holes the clams are supposed to be in. That scared the crap out of me. I walked up on the hole expecting, like... Because she was curled up in, like, her, you know the unused content, that idle position she had when she was supposed to be a firekeeper? Well, she was in that pose. She was, like, down inside the hole the clam normally is, curled up like that. And, it scared the crap out of me. I fucking crested the crater and Big Woman came after me. And then immediately after fighting Priscilla, I got humped by Calamite. Because I guess he also replaced one of the clams or something, I don't know. Definitely got greedy with that spell. And down goes Meta. Dex said finally had enough of DS3. Did you? How long did it take you to get sick of DS3, Dex? Like 7 years? Crazy Andre. Alright. Dill Pickle said auntie. Oh boy. Every southern family's got an auntie like this. Crazy butcher knife wielding lady. Let's see. Whoop. Yo, Skid, who's your favorite Ash? I don't have one because I never used one. I shit you not, I played through the entirety of Elden Ring without using a single Spirit Ash. I never used them. I know that the Mimic tier was really good, the Skeledudes are really good for PvP, but I never used one. I never used the Spirit Ash. I just don't think I did. I think, actually I take that back, there was one that was kind of funny and I thought it was the fucking... What were they? I think they were the jellyfish. I think they were funny, but I think I just summoned them to see what they looked like. He's trying to fucking deathblade him. I guess. Put so many hours in the DS3, had a video up, I took it down, cosplaying as Miyazaki. DS3 is like the worst PvP. I don't know, DS1's kind of up there. DS1 and Bloodborne. Like, don't get me wrong, I've got fond memories of DS1 and Bloodborne, but I would say they're a little bit worse than DS3. I think DS2 probably had the most going for it. And then DS3 was pretty good. It started to improve. It improved on a lot of stuff DS2 did a few things worse. And then Elden Ring was like, let's just forget everything that we did before. Praise the Kalash mute. Also, I'm playing D&D so I can't stay with Woot Fight Club. Fuck you, Meta. Should have said nothing to Luca. Have fun, D&D, Luca. GG's, I tried. You put out a valiant effort. I really liked the cosplay. That seemed pretty unique. I don't know if you just had unupgraded crap or if that weapon just sucks, but you did your best. You tried your little heart out. Yeah, don't you boys be telling what I say, don't you boys be telling Luca what I say on stream. I got a bit of hate on my vid because people thought it was because it was actually Miyazaki playing DS3. Well, that's just their fault. That's just when you have to say, oh, well, you're stupid, and move on. Let's see, we got a fucking sickle versus a halberd. The man using the sickle might be in a bit of a pickle. Ooh. The damage is coming in at a trickle. Ooh. Ah, it was almost a tie. That was so close. I can't even come up with a good rhyme. That was so close. That should have been a draw. If there was some almighty force commanding this universe, that would have been a draw. If there was any sense of righteousness and good in this world, that would have been a draw. That should have been. I believe that with my heart of hearts. Bring in Grudge. I think I've pitched 1,300 hours on DS3. Fat Tortoise will forever be my favorite cosplay. Only 1,300, dude. I think when I stopped, I was at 10,000. I want to say, because I had like several characters with 1,000 hours each. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't that much. I know Yurkin Gurkin, Chuggernaut, PP the Bold all had like a billion trillion hours on it. That wasn't 10,000. It couldn't have been. What was it? I can't remember. It was a lot. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was 10,000. That would have been too much. But I know fucking PP the Bold had like 1,000. Yurkin Gurkin had about 1,000, like 980 some. Chuggernaut had like well over 1,000, like 1,500 or something. My PC character had... I can't remember. I'll have to check. I'll check up. Maybe. I appreciate that you love Fat Tories that much, though. There were a lot of really worthy cosplays. Him being your favorite's a pretty big deal. I'd say DS3 is worse because there's actually people there to show you exactly why Quickstep got nerfed in Elden Ring. I think DS3, when people aren't exploiting all the broken crap that From Software never fixed, I think it's one of the best. I think when people are just animation swapping, glitch tacking, and yada yada, it kind of stinks. But it has the potential to be the most fun. I'd still say DS2 is better. No, don't tell me all the things. Go back to your game, Luca. Get out! Outside! He's using like double curve swords. I think it'd be better if they were double Grossmessers, but those are probably pretty solid too. Or are they Grossmessers? Nah, it can't be. I respect him having the balls to just straight up trade with the halberd at point blank range. Fat Taurus was my fave. DS2 was Beast. Orbstein. Orbstein was pretty good. Let's see, there was Fat Taurus, Orbstein, the Weight Watchers, Shiva of the Feast, Big Fat Logan. Let's see, I know I'm forgetting a lot of them. Grey Fat of the Well-Fed Settlement, I remember that one. I think it was like Leonard the Butterfinger, I think was one. I actually did another one that was like Skinny Smo. I thought that was funny. Or Skinny Smo. What else? I know there are more of them. Ow. And hey, Carlson. Big Fat Logan. Wait, is this a PS4 Fight Club? Yes. This is a console PS Fight Club that you're missing out on, Luca. I can't believe you. Playing D&D and having fun with your friends versus fighting in an obscure niche YouTuber's Fight Club. I can't believe it. Big Fat Logan is the funniest. Yeah, I'd have to. I could pull it up. There's a playlist, I think. Oh, uh, I think it was Cancer of the Cereal Valley. That was the supposed to be Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Yeah, that was it. Cancer of the Cereal Valley was another one. I remember that. You never did my suggestions. Swolair of Astora. This guy didn't think it was that funny. Just get a PS4 with your furry money? He said, no, I have a PlayStation. I'm just not home tonight. Can't fucking believe you, Luca. How could you do this to me? Yeah, see, we'll bring in Draca. Draca might be able to take on Sentinel Man at low health. That might be funny. He's been on a tear. He's not been killed in a long time. What was that cosplay you did? Oh, the Pancake Guardian instead of the Painting Guardian? That one was kind of weak. I'm not gonna be able to read chat for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see, Thick Souls. We have the Weight Watchers, Shiva of the Feast, Big Fat Logan, Fat Torius the Obese Walker, Dark Souls 3, Burger Slayer Orbstein, Dark Souls 3, Cancer of the Cereal Valley, Grey Fat of the Well-Fed Settlement, Gwyn, Lord of Tinders, the Girthquake. The Girthquake was just a random build. That wasn't meant to be a play on words. Dorito Lido, the Pancake Guardian, and Chicken Finger Leonlard. Those were all the thick builds I think I did, as far as I can remember. I don't think I think another one I thought about making was Lard Trek of Cream, but I never did that one either. That one or Swoller of Astora. I never did either of those two. Why that only do 230 damage? I was too busy looking at stuff to commentate the fight. Sorry, boys. Let's see. Yeah, go off and have fun with your boys, Luca. Don't worry about it. Beautiful naming scheme. Oh yeah, Malardia. That was Elden Ring though. That wasn't DS3. Malardia. What was the full thing? Because it actually went viral. I remember it was a viral thing. It got really big on 4chan. It got placed all over the place. It was because it was like a copy pasta that I made. It was like, I am Malardia, Blade of Mikola, or no, Spork of Mikola, and I have never seen my feet. That's what it was. Then someone took my video and that line, and they like got a screenshot of Malardia, then reposted as green text, and it blew up on Twitter and iFunny and all over the place. I was getting sent stuff all like, that was one of the few times my DMs have been blown up, because most of the time I go like days without getting very many messages at all. But whenever that blew up, everybody was like, yo dude, your clout's being stolen. I was like, well, what can I do about it? You know, I don't own Maladia. I don't own the Malardia cosplay. It's just something I came up with. It was like I didn't, like I don't own the Deathblight thing that came out like a year ago. You remember that? How that Deathblight build was all over the place? That was my fault because I made a video about it that got really popular. It was 100% my fault that the Deathblight glitch got popular. And then to a lesser extent the other Bloodflame one. That was all your boys doing. That was my bad. Skid send me to it once to send me off. I don't think I can. I think all I can do is one. Because I've got the tongue popped. I think I can only get 2 of you. Dark Trek of Scream. Passive Poise is so shit. Glad to see some Elden Club. Yeah, this is the PS Elden Club. That's why Luca was freaking out that they couldn't, that they didn't join. Oscar Mayer, Fatarina. Eh. Giant Padre. There was Giant Padre, but that wasn't really a thick build. Alright, let's see. Can someone finally bring down Halberd Boy? This motherfucker has like went damn near undefeated for a long time now. Does not look that way. Alright. You have fought really well, James, but I am afraid I have to cancel your OnlyFans subscription. So we can get some different matchups. You're the Nikola Tesla of the Souls community. I have no idea what kind of comparison that is. I want to get Draka and Isaac to go at it because I feel like those two would, like, with both of them doing almost no damage, I feel like it'd be a good fight. But it looks like the game's only going to give me Meta and Draka to choose from. Simple halberd, Chad. I think he's built like beyond Chad. I think it's just Thad behavior. It's fine. Need a smoke break. Alright, we got Meta. Let me try and repop the, whatchamacallit. Oh, it might just did itself. Reynolds. I'm gonna save Drake for next, because I want to see if Isaac will pop up. If Isaac pops up, we'll try to get Drake and Isaac to fight. We'll try it. Yeah, this is an Elden Fight Club. Anybody wants to join? We're on PlayStation. Password is wet69. Any build, any level goes. If any of you are just tuning in after not seeing me for a long time, I hope you guys have been doing good. And make sure to go check out my new video. Or go check out where I stream every day over on Twitch at twitch.tv/hardmoisture. Don't subscribe to the Skidotic one, that's not me. That's fake news. If you actually want to see what I look like, if any of you have like wondered for years what my face looks like, I made my face the profile picture over on Twitch. Like I said, it's Hard Moisture. Because I just can't have normal names. Let's see, we got Reynolds versus Metamancer. Looks like he must be lagging on Meta's screen because he's done a double take again. I want to get in one more time before you end stream. I'll try to. Link it. Fucking. The fuck was that? I look down for a split second, I hear a giant nuclear bomb go off. And the Girth Gorgon's just been obliterated. I hate Giant's Fireball. Now, if any of you want to like link the Twitch really quick for anybody that wants to subscribe to it, I'd appreciate it. I think Isaac should be able to find it pretty easy. And he's a mod, so he should be able to post a link, I think. I don't know what rules YouTube plays by. I thought that missed. I thought that missed full. I accepted my loss right there. Alright, so we're gonna try and get Draka v Grunge. This might be a good fight. It's like tying two hobos off at the wrist with a couple of butter knives. Let's see. Looks like a couple of you boys have already went and followed. We managed to hit 150 tonight. Oh yeah. Let me see. I don't actually know how to share my own account. I promise I'm trying. Alright, so I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go pull a link from the Discord server and post it instead. Nope, Isaac beat me to it. There you go. The hitbox is the size of Kansas. I'm surprised you didn't throw out more. Did the link go through? It did for me, but just in case, I'll leave mine up as well. And there you go, if any of you ever wondered what the big fucking greasiest looked like. There you go. I had to remember what my code name was way back then. That was from the Giant Padre video. I know it was Big Something. I can't remember what. I think I pissed off one of these worms a little bit and I rolled next to it and I heard like a really ominous hum. Right. Won't do that again. Yeah, remember that? I think I was on like, up in Anne Rolando, I said some shit like fucking big greasy's coming in hot or something. Yeah. You look like my old coworker. The guy thought he was autistic. That's nice. I just look like a discount Keanu Reeves. I think my subscribers over there call me Keanu Keeves. He's actually putting in some fucking work. Oh wait, no, that's meta. I meant to get fucking grunge. That's my bad. I guess I brain farted. That, or he already killed Isaac. I just didn't notice. That's probably what happened. I'm not good at this game. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. He summoned in the fucking butt crystals. And you got him. The doo-doo rock slays yet another. Thunder. The thunder from down under. Grunge again. And Reynold. We get Reynold. Let's see how long we've been going for now. It was, what, probably 2 hours? We'll go for a little bit longer. The character I worked as a mage, this character has nothing. I speed ran for his shit. This guy I just sprinted for enough to upgrade one weapon. I mean, you don't have to like prove anything to anyone here. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, when you walk up and you smack one of the other, like, you know, combatants in this little arena, this little fight club, and you do like 20 damage, we all kind of figure that it's probably not an optimized character. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just a friendly little fight club, like everybody's saying GG after they get done fighting. You know, it's not a big deal. I appreciate that Reynold tried to delay that last R1. Oh. Down goes Gorgon. Man just got finessed by fucking pyromancies and whatnot. Grunge is the only one here. I told James I'd let him get one more match, but I think he still has fucking smoke break. I thought these PS and Souls fight clubs were lost forever. I was hyped up when I saw the notification. Well, like the last couple ones I've done, I haven't been able to get anybody. So I guess just waiting a couple months and then doing another one's what I need to do. Because the last one that I tried to do, I only got, like 2 people. It was like Isaac and Meta, and no one else would show up. The fact we have like 17 to 20 people tuning in is pretty huge. That's pretty huge. It's a pretty big deal. Finesse on. And Med just typed man. He's like, man, what do I even say about that one? Do you have a Twitter? I do. I have a Twitter, I have a Twitch, I have a YouTube channel, and a Discord server, and by extension a Discord account, so that's all the online social media presence Papa Skid has. I've also got a Patreon, but no one really, cares about that. The last thing I don't really post much on Twitter. Like, I posted a ton of Elden Ring memes that went viral, and I was like, well, I'm never gonna, like, get these likes again, like getting a couple 100,000 likes on a meme or tens of thousands of likes. I was like, no one's gonna. I was like, I'm gonna post those and then just vanish, so it looks like I'm a really good Twitter influencer. Because if I go on there and I'm like, hey, I'm Skid. This is my thoughts on this thing. It's gonna get like five likes. It's gonna look really sad. I don't want to be one of those dudes. You know what I mean? I don't want to be one of those guys that like has a flurry of really popular tweets, but then it just like dies off and they only get like 2, 3 likes. And it's just kind of sad. I don't want to be that guy. So, yeah, it's kind of a dormant Twitter account. If that's finessing, so I was grabbing a quarter of a windowsill. And my boy, he beat your ass. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you could do a community post before you do the stream. I don't know, YouTube is fucking you. Nah, it doesn't help. YouTube decided very long ago that Skidman was not going to get promoted. Community posts, Twitter announcements, like I ping everyone on my Discord every time I stream or upload. YouTube just, it's a mix of like YouTube doesn't care, and I don't make very good content, so it's not gonna really get promoted. That was the laggiest fight I've seen tonight, is the one that was going on while I was talking. It doesn't matter, like, I've done like the shorts, I've done like daily uploads, I've like announced stuff all over the place, and I've tried doing the 10-minute long things, I've tried all kinds of stuff. And YouTube just refuses to promote anything I do, typically, so it's whatever. It's cool. I don't like none of my 30,000 subs being shown in any of my videos or anything. It's hard enough being like a really mid creator, and it's even harder whenever the website won't show anyone your mid content. You know? Alright, just a little bit of PvP talk in the chat. We have 100% Cotton going against Sentinel James. That very well could be like Luke in disguise or something. That's the first furry we've seen tonight. It's probably not, but I don't know. He didn't like run up and try and grope me or something at the beginning of the fight, so it's probably not Luca. But it could be. And just that thought's scary enough. I like my Grossmasters. The Grossmasters are solid. I made a video about those. The Girthman and Grunge. Let's bring Meta in, because it looks like James's net's going to complete shit. Is unraveling like a medieval tapestry. I think it'd be really funny to watch Meta fight him, because Meta gets really fucking pissed off about people with bad connections. It reminds me of when I fought Peve Peverson, he got mad at mine. Fix your internet, Juggernaut! I beat Elden Ring with this gimmick, and this is what happened type shit is trending right now. I beat Elden Ring with only backstep R1s barefisted, and this is what happened. It's just a video of him killing himself. Fix your internet juggernaut. Dude, I wish I clipped that or saved it in some way or form. Because that was so nice. Peeve Peverson, like, I doubt the stream is archived that far back, because this has been like 4 or 5 years ago. But if anyone would care to look, he was running a triple katana build in DS3 on PS4. That's all I know, and it's been like years and years and years ago. And yeah, I think I killed him as Fat Torius with the 4-pronged plow with my 2 buddies, and he got like really tilted because we started pointing down on him. And he went, "Fix your internet, juggernaut!" Like screamed. It was awesome. Man, it might be James here. This is his best bet. Oh, not quite. It was a really close fight. Big GG's, boys. That wasn't laggy, right? It didn't look laggy on my end, but, you know. Now we're gonna try and go through everyone one more time. We have Captain Murphy has been like my second favorite combatant tonight. So we're gonna give him a whack at it. What's that fucking worm? Punk just said Bob. Is that the worm's name now? Bob? Are we naming the rock worms around the fighting arena? Alright, boys, this might be the last fight tonight. James v Captain Murphy, because you boys getting a little bit sleepy. I also told my buddies I'd get on after this fight club. Probably like, I don't know if Sumo has started yet. Probably look into that. Maybe play some For Honor if I feel like getting angry before bed. We'll see. Those are straight up suppository beads. Ooh. Murphy's getting his shit rocked. I'm always rooting for the boys with the big hats. There's like a silent understanding between men of the wide brim. Nah, that looked a little fucking suspect to me. That could have just been the arena being weird. Alright. And James wins was probably gonna be the final fight. Let me give him the point that I respect. And shoot! Make sure there's not any like random new people coming in here at the end. Reynold, Meta, and probably Garage. Yes. Okay. So yeah, that's it for this stream. I think that's gonna be it. I started a little bit early on this, specifically so that I could finish the stream a little early. I hope all of you have had a really good time watching this. Again, you want to go find my Twitch channel that I use now. It's twitch.tv/hardmoisture. If you want to just see more content from me, I guess put on notifications, join the Discord or something so you actually get pinged of all my videos. I upload like weekly, at least, sometimes bi-weekly. Upload an Aramusha video today. Go watch it, leave me a nice little cute comment. And yeah, maybe end of next week or something like that, I'll do a PC Elden Ring thing. And if you guys actually keep on showing up to these, I will keep doing them. But I'm not gonna keep doing them if I only get like Isaac and Meta beating each other up for several hours. So yeah, help your boy out. Comment on all the videos, like them, share them with your friends, do whatever. Just anything to help out. Because fucking YouTube hates me. Yeah, that's it. I hope all of you had a good year, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, bye bye.